What up? This is Mercenary Edits, and in this video, I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why taking a corporate videographer gig could suck. Number 1, money. You will only be paid the agreed upon amount at the time of your hiring. If you've had any success in the freelance world, you may be used to your earning potential being based on your efforts. For example, as a freelancer, you may take on more projects to make more money or take bigger projects to make more money. That's not gonna happen. Remember, you're only gonna get the amount of money agreed upon at the time of your hiring. So you may have to weigh out the importance of a consistent paycheck versus virtually limitless earning potential. Number 2, it could be a time suck. You're gonna dedicate at least 10 hours a day to a job if you live in a major metropolitan area. That's 1 hour commute in, that's 8 hours to the clock, and another hour commute home. That's something to think about. It doesn't leave a lot of time in the day for a whole lot of other things, and that's something I'll touch on later. The traditional employee-employer relationship is based around exchanging time for money, which in lay terms means they'll primarily be paying you to fill a seat, and secondarily, they'll be paying you for your talent. As a freelancer, when I finished the job, I moved on. I can honestly say, as a corporate videographer, I spent a lot of time doing nothing. Scratch that, not doing nothing. I spent a lot of time pretending to be busy. And if you've ever had a job, you know pretending to be busy is actually harder than being busy. With the commitments placed upon you by a corporate gig, you may find it difficult to squeeze out time for freelance projects. This could cause a decline in your freelance business for a while, and that's something you definitely have to consider and figure out how to balance keeping your freelance entity operational while keeping this corporate gig. Number 3, you can't choose your own client. As a freelancer, you may be used to choosing clients based on the criteria that best benefit you as an individual and you as a business owner. For example, you may give preferential treatment to clients whose brands will help build your brand, or give preferential treatment to clients who pay more. In a corporate environment, you'll have virtually no say-so over the types of projects that you work on, which inevitably means that you will work on a ton of projects. I mean a lot of projects. In my case, this had a severely adverse effect on my growth as a professional. I started to lose the passion and the love that I had for video production. It went from being a labor of love just to being a labor that I hated, and that sucked. Number 4, office politics. I'm not even gonna spend a whole lot of time on this one, because if you've ever had a job in your life, then you've dealt with office politics. Whether you were the fry cook at a fast food chain or the CEO of a multinational company, then you know what I'm talking about. The ladder climbers, the brown noses, the power-hungry dictators, the promotions you miss because you're not cool with the right person, the cattiness, the rumor mill, it's like adult high school. Number 5, you will be overworked. With the rise of video's effectiveness and popularity in the social media-driven market, companies are looking to bring a substantial portion of their video production needs in-house. This has given rise to what I like to call the Swiss Army videographer. Naturally, in a capitalistic society, companies are going to want the most bang for their buck. So when they're looking for a videographer or editor, what they're really looking for is a videographer, an editor, a motion graphics artist, a graphic designer, an illustrator, a set designer, a lighting designer, a creative director, an art director, and a partridge in a pear tree, all rolled into one. This would be cool if the pay reflected the value that you actually brought to this company, being able to fill all those roles, but it won't. Why, you ask? It's simple. Unless you work for an agency or a video production company, you'll more than likely be working for a company whose main product isn't video. Video would just be seen as a tool to sell their main product. In this situation, it'll be hard for the employer or the company to see the true value of video because that's not really what they're selling. And they're not gonna make the investment into making sure that you're able to produce the best possible product. You also more than likely be managed by someone with little to no real-world video production experience. This will lead to you being overworked because they may not know the nuances and the different tasks necessary to complete a project. They may not understand that a motion graphics person isn't necessarily a video editor, and vice versa. You will be in a situation where you'll just be expected to do these things, and it will definitely lead to you feeling like you're being overworked, and that would suck. These are just a few things that can make a corporate gig less than desirable. If you ask me, the pros of a corporate video production job far outweigh the cons. The sheer amount of experience, knowledge, and opportunities that could be presented in this situation are almost invaluable. As always, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. If watching this video you feel like I missed something, or there's a comment you want to add, or you feel like what I'm saying is 100% poppycock, leave a comment. That's Mercenary Edits. Catch you next time. Peace.